All right, hello everybody. Let me just make sure I got all the bells and whistles straightened out here. I want to make sure that I have. Oh no, I don't have that turned on. Okay, you should have the background and everything for all the mods set up here. I had problems with my follower, like it was huge. I don't know why I didn't have it set up that way. But it was like in the middle of the screen, like the entire screen. I'm like, what happened to that? Because I didn't make any changes. And so I have to kind of spend a little time fixing that because we were just tracking the follower. But it is what it is. Okay. So yesterday was World Cup Wednesday. Today's not Wednesday, so we're not doing the World Cup. That's not the reason. But today we're going to continue on with our Minecraft world, the Twitch world, which you see up the top of the screen. Okay, so let's see. I think we're good. Let me go ahead and put that there and pin that so people can see what's going on. There we go. All right. So as usual, we're playing a mod pack. It's called. This is modded Minecraft. It's all the mods 11, which is now in beta. We started out playing it when it was alpha. Now it's moved into beta. So hopefully things will be a little bit more stable as we move along. But again, there are new mod packs being added all the time. So sometimes there's a little bit of a weirdness. You might lose blocks. You might lose items that were in inventory when maybe it was in the chest might be in two different chunks, and one chunk doesn't load up very well or write correctly. Yeah, it can be a problem. So all right, let's get in there. It took me a little longer than I thought it was going to do. All right, so we have made some progress, if you will, since we were here last on the stream. This should not be. You see, this is the weirdness. That should not be gold colored. I've already been inside there. I put my stuff in there. That should be that color there. But it is what it is. Okay, so you can see I made all of these. Look at the blue below there at the top. It says sophisticated storage. So all of these are now sophisticated storage, and they're all connected here through this controller. So automatically these that are connected right here to this. And eventually I'm going to have smaller ones like this, and there are different types. It'll be easier to see what's going on and all that. But for right now, we're just using this. So let's see. If I do this, and I made up some extra stack upgrades. So I did this off stream because it's really boring to watch somebody craft only. So, but let me show you what happens. So right now, okay, this one is, I can't see this without opening the chest. So that's the one disadvantage to having this type of storage, unless I have the other chest, which I was talking about, where you can actually see what's in the chest. This type you can't. But if I have a place for it already, this system is smart enough to know that you're gonna put the items back in. That's why we did the upgrade, so that if you go over 64, it doesn't go on to another cell or whatever you call this, another section. So you see, it now has 19. I go back here and I click on this, it disappears. And now it's got 38 again. So you see, it knows that you're putting it in that slot. That's what the best word is, slot. So it'll keep putting it in that slot until it's full, and then it will find another slot, of course. And I actually have a little device right here, this guy, that is able to see right here. It has, see the little line going? These are not touching, but they're part of the system. They're linked. I didn't link this one because all this is, well, I guess I could, but I don't want extra stuff to go in there right now. So this is just my librarians. So I did actually make some librarians up too. I got like, we had mending, I believe, but Silk Touch and there's another mending here. I don't know why I got two. That's crazy. I think one of these is wrong. Whoops. Let's check. One of them is named incorrectly. Because I only have one mending. I know that for a fact. So he blocked that because, again, villagers are stupid. That's all there is to it. So that one is mending. Okay, so we're good there. All right. We know this one's not the same. So no, this might be the one that I marked differently than. I thought we had one that had fortune. No, it is mending. What the heck? Ah. All right. Anyways, we'll have to fix that. What I'll do is we'll get those further on into their, up to where they become they're apprentice right now to get them a journeyman and get them into experts, and then we'll figure out if there's anything worth keeping. Otherwise, we'll have to recycle those guys. We won't go into how we actually recycle. I was doing a bunch of stuff yesterday, so that's why this stuff is weird looking. And you see I got a couple, I'll show you what I did. In this world, our theology is, I always got to remember where I put things in different worlds here. It's right down here. So, I don't know if there's any in here. Yeah. See, I made diamonds. Diamonds. And they go in with this, obviously. So, how do you think I did that? Well, basically, I used this guy over here. See, there's diamond in here. We made him into a alchemical sulfur. Now, here's where the magic happens with this particular app, or mod, excuse me. We go here. Let's do the, oh no, we just need to go into gold. Okay, so you see this says gold. As you look through here at this, it'll have, right here, the gold alchemical sulfur. So, all right, that's cool. And so if you have, raw gold will give you 3, ingot will give you 1. But if you used, this is what I did to get extra gold. I used a Silk Touch on the netherite gold, and it became 5. It'll make 5 ingots. Okay, so that's like quintupled. But here, if you, I'm in the wrong thing. I said gold. I want diamonds. What am I thinking? All right, wrong one. We were doing diamonds. Diamonds. Now, well, here you can look. With gold, you have different ores, iridium and platinum and silver, and all these will go, other gold, uraninite. This will all give you more sulfur. You can have one main one, put 64 in here, and it comes out with 64 gold. Now, with diamonds, you don't have so many options. Diamonds, where's my alchemical sulfur? There's so much here. I'm missing it. Give me a second. I'll find it. Oh, there it is. It's hanging out over here. All right. So same thing. You get it. They'll give you 4 of them. So basically, that's almost like fortuning them, with a fortune pickaxe. But here, you've only got one thing: emeralds. And of course, we can get emeralds by giving our Fletcher sticks. So sticks can be converted into emeralds. Emeralds then can be converted into diamonds. One of the most precious commodity early game is diamonds. Diamonds and netherite. All right, so that's it. So that's how I did it. I took and here you can use emeralds. So I took a bunch of emeralds, put them in, and then made them into more diamonds. That's why we have 32. I only did 32 this time. We're going to do more, but I was running out of time. I did it late last night, so that's how I did it. And again, a little bit cheaty, but hey, it's a mod in the mod pack, so go for it, dude. Now, instead of finding where it's at in this chest, it's really a chest monster, isn't it? I just can go right here, go boop, Now, if I hit it twice, it would take everything in my inventory and put it into the system, just like any other, like it used to do when it was called sophisticated drawers. And right here. And you see here, I only had one in there because I used them up. So it was, that's why I got more. Now I have 33. And I used when I went to I did go to the end. Why did I do that? Well, I went to the end because I think it's right here. I'm working towards getting the shadow goo from, this is from Dire. Let me tell you why I'm doing this. No, is it Dire? It is Dire, okay. So we're here. So I had to get some Dragon's Breath, and I already had Ender Pearls. I had one, I found it in a chest. So I was able to duplicate it using arrows, so we're good there. But I had to get some End Stone, and I had to get some Dragon's Breath to make this into the Void Shimmer Goo. Now, that would allow you to make up different ingots, like right here, these guys. So here, if you see here, right? They can use the Void Shimmer or the Shadow Pulse. Those are the two that are highest. Void Shimmer and Shadow Pulse. You can't use these two to make that. Now, this one, you can use the Blaze Bloom, the Void Shimmer, or the Shadow Pulse. Either one of them. But you have to use a block of gold. What we're going for, what I'm working towards, is this bad boy right here. If I hold Shift, it'll tell me these are all... Oh, I can't touch it with my... But these are all of the different upgrades available to this armor. You got it uses energy, so I need to... I show you that I did put together some energy requirements because I have used bees, and bees need energy in their different things they're doing. So I had to put some energy together. Basic level. I have to do what's called a person transmitter, but I haven't done it yet because I haven't needed it. So it does need power, but if you look there, look at the third one from the bottom. It says flight. You put that in there, and that's this right here. Not this one. This one with the feather. This upgrade, which you have to have, got to have gas. You got to make this. This part here is easy, but the rest of it's the difficulty part. And pop that in there, and you have, as long as you have energy and your chest plate on, you have creative flight. Okay? That's what we're going for. So today, one of the things I want to do in the stream is try to find an ancient city. It might be a little bit more difficult than you would think because I have compasses. They changed the dang compass on me. Oh, I'm just so mad when I saw that. I think it was a couple days ago I saw this. Whoop. Okay. This one right here is the one, is Explorer's Compass. Will let you find ancient cities, etc. Individual structures rather than just biomes. Right? Nope. Look at this. It now requires Enderium gears? Are you freaking kidding me? So I had to make up an alloy smelter out of Ender IO in order to do this. So I think I might have platinum. And I might have lead. So we got to make sure we make up, because we can make up 4 of these. We need 4 gears. And we did this guy here, recovery compass. So we need this. And these echo shards come from, you got it, the ancient city. So look here. I don't know if I can find them anywhere else. Here's a centrifuge. Oh, it looks like from the skulk comb. So this would be from the skulk bee. But I don't have any of those. Yeah, so maybe that might be an idea if we could find a beehive that works for in the ancient city area. That might be something worth looking at. Let's go back here a minute. Where's that comb? Might tell us what bee comes from the skulk bee. Okay, skulk bee, and it uses the skulk. Oh, interesting. So you had to have a shrieker in order for this to pollinate. That's what it pollinates on. Oh, that's cool. I never even realized that. Now, how do I get this? I'm trying to figure out how do I get one of these. Is it something I can breed? Or do I have to find them in... no, that's just dealing with the... Oh, great. Okay, let's find this. Maybe it'll show me if I do this, because that'd be interesting, because it might be something worth doing. And we need it for other related stuff. Where's the bee? I might go back to the same thing. It's not what I want to do. I want to find out. Oh, bee conversion. A skulk. Oh, you got to have a digger bee. It's just like gold. You have or this could be diamond. You have a diamond bee. You give it a block of netherite, it becomes an ancient bee and gives you netherite scrap. We can make more netherite. So it's a productive generation kind of thing. But when you're doing this, I only have a 30% chance, so you better have more than one digger bee. Let's put it that way. How do we... Oh, whoa, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to do. Ah, crime and nilly. This one. Right here. Bee spawning. Gravel nest. Oh, not bad. A gravel nest or a stone nest. But you do need these things called honey treats. Yeah, they're a little bit of a pain. I do have some bees working for me, so... Gravel nest or stone nest. All right, let's find this. Our gravel's over here. No, it is over here. Gravel or stone? That's gravel. All right, and I think I put my... All right, I'm looking... I made up some... where'd they go? Oy vey. All right. Well, what did we do with them? I can't remember. I know I still had some. Maybe I used them up. Okay. Anyways, I'm babbling. I'm looking for wooden. For some wooden swords. We'll just do the sword thing here. I needed a digger bee. That's what I needed. I got to remember what that was. There's a wooden sword. So you just need planks and a stick. All right. So I need some planks. Oh, and I need some sticks. It's interesting. This now lets me do it. We used to have to go into plank first before you would do the stick. So somebody updated that, which is cool. I like that idea. Not having to make so much things up. So, bada boom, bada bing. Now we do this. This is how you make nest up. Whatever the nest is, you just put a sword next to it, and now it becomes a gravel nest. So we need some of those treat thingies, and I think I have those in my. I have. All right, this. I have 11 of these. Okay, where did I put? Trying to remember, where did I put those? That's the problem I have with this. So you have to look at every one of these chests if you're not sure. Should have honeycombs somewhere. Where in the bleepity bleep did I put them? I got a bunch of them. I don't think I put them in here. No, I was looking here. What was it said I needed? Platinum or tin to make up gold, iridium. These are the speed upgrades that I have. It needs to deal with the productive. It says lib here, but they're for the productive bees. And I did get this thing to work, but I had to go. Oh man, I had to really look around because we're in the wrong biome for bees. Bees, their nest, the natural nest, are attached to oak. There's no oak around here. Just cray. I don't know. I wonder if I put it out there with the bees. Okay, I might have put it out there with the bees. So let me go ahead and get my bees. I know I have a bunch because they were working yesterday. And I have the speed. They're speedies right now. But they don't work in any weather, and they don't work. Oh, look at that. Oh, here's a funny thing that happened. This was hilarious. This was a building. It was a building. I don't know if I have another one. I probably do on the other side of the village here. It had these, you know, it had these at the floor, had the walls, and up there is something that I didn't get taken down. And it caught fire, and I only had one of these. It caught fire. I burned down the building by putting this inside the building, which I thought with having the concrete around it like I do, or, you know, the cobblestone, that it would protect the wood. Nope. Everything just caught on fire, and it was funny or neck. I'm trying to put it out, and it was like, finally, I just started taking it all down. it was pretty hilarious, actually. All right. Anyways, so, and my bee stuff, we're probably going to have to move because it's really small. Wanted to keep it indoors so they don't run away. But yeah, it's a pretty small building overall. So here's how this is a setup here, right? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe, yeah, I did. Okay, they're here. So I need to make up a bunch of treats that will entice hopefully our digger bee to become what it is. We have to get more than one, or we have to, you know, I don't know, try to get more than one if we can. If we have a problem converting it from the digger bee to whatever that bee is, we need the skulk bee. But we need some skulk too, so we don't really have that yet either. Yeah, this stuff can get really complicated really fast. All right, put this here. You know it's a beehive because it's got the opening, right? All right, now here I have 11 of these dudes, the honey pots, the honey here. So I can make 11 what they call honey treats. And these treats are important for a lot of different reasons. But in this case, we hit the tree. And why isn't it letting me do this? I don't know. Use it, spawn item on it to attract a bee. Huh? All right, let's take a look again. Digger bee, was that what's called, right? Digger bee. All right, so here, yeah, it says treat. Honey treat, gravel nest, or stone nest. This is a gravel nest, right? Yes. It might, well, I'm looking to see, it's sunlight out here. I don't know what's going on. I had a problem with this, might be a bug. I had a problem with another one yesterday when I was having the same issue. All right, but anyways, let's take a look at this setup before we go any farther. We'll put this here. Oh, maybe I got the wrong items. No, that's the treat. That's the treat, right? I don't know. Oh, there's my swords. Okay. Put that one there. Huh. Maybe a different day. Maybe there's some kind of... must be a reason for it, but I don't know what it is, so I'm not gonna... Oh, there's a bunch of other ones here. And these are all coming from here. Okay. So, this is... And why is that guy there? Water bee should not be in there. Oh, my water bee. That's where he happened to him, because I was trying to find him. He must have got into the building. Because this one, see? This one was not... Okay. Let's see. Did he ever get turned into... Nope, just diurnal. Okay, here's the issue. So I have a honeybee here. Nope. Where are my honeybees at? Of course, I can't find them. All right, let's see. Well, I don't know what happened to it because I had... These are empty, by the way, these guys. But this is an advanced bee hive. You get the advanced right here. Oak beehive has 3 slots. This is a expansion box that gives you the other 2. I don't want that there. Okay, there's a reason I don't. But I worked with these water bees, and I can't for life me figure out. Oh, maybe I put them here. Okay. Okay. So if you look here, this one is metaternal. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get bees with metaternal. Metaternal means they will work day or night, doesn't matter. And you use this one because it already had weather tolerance. Now, the next step we have to do is we have to get some, what do you call them, killer bees or something like that. And these have their productivity, those bees, is very high. So once we get some babies, we make them into the incubator here, get them bigger. And then once we've done all that, this is just a honey generator. This is generating power. Isn't that interesting? Off of honey for these two items here, which is how you make the honeycombs go in here and they make their thing. We'll look at that later. We put them in here because this is down. It will squish them. And then all of their traits, their DNA, their genes go in here. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to find, we won't do this, but let's say we did, okay, this one is, we don't care about temper. Let's see, this one is behavior, diurnal. This one here is productivity. What was the other one? Productivity. What was that other one we were looking at? Let's get these wrong. Productivity, weather tolerance. Weather tolerance, that's what it is. Here, weather tolerance. So we're not going to do this to one, but what we would do from here, once we find the ones we want, we get those by squishing the bees. I know it sounds bad, but that's how you do it. You squash the bees. Here, you would be able to do this. Click, put those three. So you would find one that had any, and then this would be metaternal. So it would be very high productivity. Put it in order. Very high, any weather tolerance, and then the behavior is metaternal. Remember that's the VHAM, VHAM, and then you put it on a treat and stick it on any bee, and it would give that bee those traits. So, like I said, we're not going to do that because that's not the right traits, but that's how you do it. And so that's the whole purpose of that, is to get our working bees to be VHAM, all of them. So they're working at night, they're working during the daytime, they're working in any weather. So they're always working to be very productive, right? So we're just getting started with this. So right now we just got these are regular bees. Water bees, interesting thing, got them by fishing. You fish, you get other things, but when you fish, they show up. So I put them into the bee cage, right? Put them into the bee cage, like that one. Now this one I have here, he came out of a different hive because I need him to make to make another bee. I think the ancient bee is what I'm working towards, because I want to get netherite. That's my most important thing. I got to get gold. So a gold bee is working. And I had to get netherite bees working. And then between those two, it's ancient bees. And then we have the scrap and the gold will make what? It'll make netherite. So that's how we're working it. And eventually we're going to have mystical agriculture working too. And it will also make, we have to get some netherite first. We got to get netherite to make the ancient bees. So we're going to have to do that manually. Or find it someplace else, maybe in a dungeon, etc. But we'll find it. Yeah, I still can't do anything with this. I don't know why that is the case. I was just trying it out. Okay. All right. So we're going to try to go on an adventure here. Let's see. I may have to do a little bit of a cheaty thing going on here. I'm going to try to find the ancient city. I believe ancient cities are around negative 51 on the depth. But yeah, we're going to have to try to find one so we can get some of that. I was trying to get that bee, but the bees are not cooperating. I was trying to get the bee, right, because I wanted to get some of the ingredients I need for that compass. But obviously that wasn't working. No, why do I still have that? All right, so I did get Silk Touch on this, which is fine. Where's my other? All right, I think I have some stuff that I put away. Oh yeah, fortune. I don't have unbreaking or efficiency on that, which is unfortunate. If you look down here at the where we have here, let's look at some. Where's the one that gives me? Which one gave me? No, this guy then. That's got efficiency. So that's 6. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get this. I don't know if I have enough. I have 44 levels. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to add it to. I'll show you how to do that. Add it to here. So at least it'll have fortune, some efficiency, and also mending. Okay. Now this mends itself up. When you're breaking things that give you XP, like gold, like I think a coal, nether gold. When you break them, they give you XP. It'll take the XP and heal itself. This one, not so much, because there's no way it gets the XP, so you have to have that in your offhand. All right, let's see here. This should go here. Just looking at all this stuff. I don't need this in my inventory. I made these guys up because this is going to be for my next permanent potion. It's going to be underwater breathing. I find that to be the most beneficial one, but we'll do that later. All right. What else did I have? There's my foods here. That. Oh, I had my shovel, but I don't really need that there. And these are empty. I had these all filled up when I went. I was trying to find the bees, but I was also doing some exploring. Oh, I made up some waystones as well. Now that I have the extra ender pearls, and I have this guy here that will take me back, because I wanted to put one here at the base, so I can use that warp stone to get me back easy. Okay, simple. And now, oh, you see here I have some range. Oh, that's for getting capturing the other bees. That's how I got the water bees. Shoot. Okay, and you see I'm feeding myself now with golden carrots. Well, here, let's put this right there so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, this really needs some more upgrades. It's only iron. Do I have enough gold to make it gold? I don't know if I do or not. Gold backpack. Do you see a backpack in here anywhere? Ah, here it is. Oh, sure. This is an iron backpack. I should be able to get gold. I was kind of hurting for gold in a minute, so that's why I only made the iron. I want to get a little bit more room in here. Oh, come on. I probably should make it all the way up to diamond. I'm hitting the wrong thing. That's what I keep doing, hitting the wrong. Or even that's wrong. Here we go. Jeez. Okay. So this needs to go into here. Boop. Just surround it. Yeah, well. Now when you open this, look at it now. See how much bigger it is? This was the bottom. So it didn't double, but it added 3 more rows. And since I am doing this, and I did make some more, I'm like, I don't know if the diamond does it a little different. It may be really expensive for the diamond. Let me take a look. Diamond. That's the next level, by the way. Diamond right here. Oh, no. Okay, I thought maybe it was blocks. So we're good there. Now the diamond also gives me more room. Look at that. Gives me extra slots here. Just one more. So it was 3 before, now it's 1. Now I can't do the netherite, dude, because it needs the smithing template, and I haven't gotten that yet. Now I was able to find in some of those dungeons that the smithing, not only for, let's see, not only for netherite, but I found the smithing table for aluminium too, or the smithing from the dungeon. So yeah, it might be worth it to try that. Where was that? Right here. Boop. Yeah, so you have to use a smithing table and you have to have the upgrade template, which I don't have. Okay, well that's the only one though, so we're almost there. And in some of these, when you kill the mobs or you go into the dungeons, you could find other backpacks. That's why I found that other back. Well, this is actually the backpack I'm using because it was a higher level than the one I was. It was iron, and I wasn't using iron yet. That's all. All right, so let's put this back on the back so it's not taking up space. So here, this will keep me from getting attacked by any bee, no matter what. The bees will not attack you. The kamikaze bee, that's what it is, not the killer bee, but kamikaze bee is what we're trying to get those. We want to get a couple of them because those are the ones that have very high productivity. So we'll squish them up, make extras so we can squish them up, and then we can use the genes to add them to other bees, the VHAM. Because all we need is just the very high. So we need some kamikaze bees, and that's it. So do I have the sturdy one here. Probably should get a couple other ones. So if somebody does hurt me, even like shoot me like with a arrow, then the kamikaze bee will spawn and will go after the person attacking me. Yeah, cool. All right. Nature's compass does not do structures, I don't think. Oh, it might do. What's that called? The deep dark. Because a deep dark is where you might find the ancient city. They're in that biome. Oh, okay. So that might be a way of going. So I can't get that other dude because it's too expensive. Yeah, it's 2,200 blocks. Yeah, that's okay. Do a little bit of yeah, but it's dark now, so we'll make sure we sleep before we leave. All right. I did get feather falling on these boots, so that's why I can. And I wanted to give these back since, yeah, put those here. So I got a bunch of stuff to get caught up on here in this world. So, all right, what do we got here? Should be a couple of buildings here that have some beds I can use. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, he's got a spear. I fell in the hole and I was like, what? Didn't realize that hole was there. Why am I? Yeah, I don't know what. This is, again, this is a beta pack. And I have opened this before. Well, maybe not. There's stuff in there. Imagine that. Oh, cool. Oh, and I didn't mention when we were doing the, not to overwhelm, but let's take a quick look. That reminded me of something. Is this is it? Yeah. So, we'll close the door. You can't come in because I don't have it in hard mode. This right here. These are called feeding slabs. And inside there's slots. So this all have simulation. So it's going to simulate them going out into the world and getting pollinating. Okay. So they're going to stay in here. That's kind of cruel, yes, but they're going to stay in here no matter what. And they're going to work. They got to have something to pollinate. So for these guys, they will pollinate and any kind of flower. So I had a ton of poppies from the iron farm, right? From the iron trader. So same thing here. We can put whatever we put in here. We have to find out what they pollinate on and stick it in here. Okay. So that you had, what was the one we did? Shrieker. We put a shrieker in the slot here so that can pollinate on the shrieker. Weird, but that's just the way they built the. I'm still looking to see if these treats are going to work. I don't know if they're going to or not. They're not. I don't know why. That is the way it's supposed to work. And I need to make up a couple more of these. In case I run into any kamikaze bees, I just thought about that. Or any other bees of interest. This is the one that's sturdy. If you use it, it's not going to go away. The other ones, you use them, like you put the bee down, for whatever reason, it'll disappear. It's not sturdy, in other words. I just need to get some wood. Sorry. To make up a few of those. It should make them because then on my travels, I did. When I was looking for the other bees. I found some of the other bees I have, like I don't even know. It was like a mining bee, or some another one was a bumblebee. That was the other one. It's like, what? I didn't really need them, but hey, I had the catchers, so I went ahead and did it anyways. So sue me, or maybe don't sue me. All right, let's do this. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw something. Duh. Gotta look at my own. Okay, so where we make the bee cages, pretty simple. Put them in here. Go here and there. I don't need to make all of them. It doesn't make any sense. So make like 16 of them. Put them yar. Probably put them in here so we don't have to worry about. Oh, I'm gonna put this away. Put this back here so I know where it's at. And usually I try to use the mods to. Yeah, this mod is called with an S, so this is alphabetical. All right. All right. Good. Then we'll try to find the deep dark and hunt around for the ancient city. And my other world I'm playing, the personal one, it wasn't too far away. It's like maybe 600-700 blocks away. This one's a little farther away than that. I don't know why I closed that, because I'm going to go and do this and go out. Oop. And since these guys will need more bottles, I thought I saw some extras here. When you make treats, the bottles come back to you. When you do other things, the bottles are used. So you will need to keep a supply of sand going to. All right, now we've got to figure out which direction are we going. Well, that's going downhill for now, so the number up there that says how far away. So we're going to be adventuring. I did get a chance to go over to that building, the tower. That tower was what I thought it was. It was a witch's tower. So notice the bad thing on there was you had pillagers in the bottom and the second floor, and the top floor has a witch. So I had to just take her out. Right up there somewhere. Are we going? Right, we're going the right way. It's actually like over there. Can't see it very well, but it's right over there where I went. And I found a couple other ones. Found some towers that have gems in them. The gems from Apotheosis. And they always have a trap. I learned that the hard way. A couple of towers blew up on me because I opened the trap chest and the dynamite or the TNT below it blew up in my face. So I learned to disarm that. It's kind of like the Desert Pyramid for those that play. Am I going to be having to swim? Yeah, it looks that way. I should have got my boat. Okay, again, what am I thinking? Dude, Fuzzy. What are you doing, dude? Right there. And if you're familiar with Minecraft, you might be wondering how I can do that. There's a mod called crafting on a stick, or it's on the stick or something like that. So it has crafting tables. If you looked here, if you might have caught it, I have an anvil and I have a stone cutter, and I can put those in my inventory and use them. So that's how I'm doing the crafting on the fly. So I figured this might just be faster. Safer, yes, but faster for sure. Let's see if I go any farther. All right, looks like it might be going up, so we don't want to be going that way. Sometimes you have to go south, but then eventually you have to turn because the numbers start going up, blah, blah, blah. So just got to play around and figure out where you're going. If I was smart about it, which I'm not, obviously, I would be looking at the map there to kind of figure out where we're at. Because it says I have to go to 278 and 1673. We're at negative, is that 1300 something? And 4. So, you know, we've got to go 1100, no, 1500 one direction. And go up by 1200 the other direction. So these are negative in the numbers, so that would be to the northeast. No, southeast. So kind of like this. And you see the numbers going down now. Because what you try and trick to do is to get both numbers going the right way, and then it's easy, it's quicker. And you can only do that by going down a diagonal. Hope that makes sense. This is tough. I don't have an elytra, so I can't fly, and I don't have the other set up yet, so I can't do creative flight. So you have to walk. So I get a chance to talk. Watch out for bad things. Look out for big holes. We don't kill ourselves. A baddie as far as hostile mobs, you know, all that kind of neat jazz. You're going along, you know, you just kind of zen. You know, you're going along and you're doing this. And then all of a sudden, you forget and to pay attention, and you fall in the lava or down a big ravine and end up beep, respawn. All right, let's see. Are we still going the correct way, guys? Yep. I think if we go this way, it goes down a little faster because we're on the diagonal again. Maybe be careful if we get into things. This is a beech forest, not too bad. But right next to it, right here, this might be some good things to take down because these are dark oak. The trees are huge. And there are some decent size spruce trees, yes, but all darkwood trees are huge. You gotta have 4 saplings in order for it to work. And of course, we have our baddies because it's dark here. Oh, there's 2 or 3. Might get some bees going too here. Any come up? Oh man, that was a rip. That's why I was letting them hit me. Need mossy cobblestone, you can get some of that here. Whoa, 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 that's a lot. I want this guy because I want his eyeball. It's funny, if you can get those guys to attack each other, like right there, they'll fight each other and kill it until one takes one out, and then I do it all the time in the Nether, in the Soul Sand Valley. I'll get them to try to hit me, and I'll run in front of the zombified piglins. Those are the ones that if you hurt them, oh man, the entire area, all of them in the same one area will come running at you to kill you, and they're very, very dangerous. Wow, why are there so many of them right there? I need the spider eyes, so I'll take them out. Goodness gracious. The spider eyes is what gives me the potion of weakness because I have to do something to make fermented spider eyes. So that's the reason. Is it dark? Maybe that's why. I got night vision on, so I can't always tell, right? Yeah, it's at nighttime, so that's why we got so many of these. Find me oh no, yep. If I can do do this. Probably can't do it quick enough. Now when I break this, of course, if I die, I go back to the home base. Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, what I'm trying to, this will fill things up pretty quickly in there. Okay, this is a pale oak forest. Yep, I heard somebody shooting at me again. The other part of the fermented spider eye is these guys right here. Oop, oop. So I might as well gather some of them. That's how you do the conversion and a whole bit. Get them back. You hit them with a potion of weakness and then hit them with a golden apple. Or feed them a golden apple. And that cures them, make them back from a zombie villager to a regular villager, and then they give you special prices and everything. Lower the prices on all their trades. Yeah. So it works. That's how I got the trade. Well, which I never did do. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. But the trade down to like only 6 for the enchanted pickaxe. Because I put him through the conversion process. All right, how are we doing here? Yeah, see, it's starting to go up. I'm going the wrong direction now, aren't I? Sometimes it's hard to remember. Nope. What if I go that way? There we go. I could teleport over there, but that's kind of the cheating way of doing it, so we won't do that right now. Oh, some more water. Oh, by the way, this is, I think I mentioned this the other day, yesterday in the stream. This right here, this is what it looks like with shaders on, they call it. If I hit this button and disable the shaders, that's how it looks. See the difference? If I turn them back on, that's how it looks. Now these don't look that much different, but like, see how what they're doing there? You don't do that in the regular Minecraft. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, it does a really good job of making them more and more realistic than what you would think. So I think I still have to go into the water a bit. So come on. Why is that not? Oh, that's why. Now, when I found the stronghold, I was exploring, and the stronghold, the top layer of the stronghold is at the, was sticking out of the sand, the bottom of the ocean, or the river at least. And I'm like, what is this? So I got in there and found it. But normally, because normally the stronghold is much deeper than that, much farther down. So the way it generated it, it was relatively easy to see. Sometimes you have to dig down. You have to dig down, 20, 30, 40 blocks before you can even find the stronghold. That's how deep it will be. Because water like this is typically 62. At level 62, so that was like level 55 or something like that. Positive level 55, not even negative. Well, when I first started playing Minecraft, it only went down to like 0. Then when they got the cliffs and peaks, I think what those called. Oh, cliffs and caves. When they started doing the caves, now they had deep slate, and when you go you go down to negative 64, basically, a double the size of what you could dig into. So obviously the really precious gems and stuff, like you got to go to negative 58, 59, almost at the bottom of the world to find your diamonds. So they will spawn other places, but they spawn probably a high 80 or 90% of the time in that level, negative Y, negative 58. So are we hearing any of the from the mods? I know that's weird. I don't hear much. Maybe it's turned down. That might be part of it. Let's see. Let's check the options, the music. No. Weird. All right. We're still getting there. Like I say, it could be underwater. You know, the spot that we need to go to could be underwater. So if it is, we'll have to see how deep it is. Because the deep dark is like any other biome. It's not going to be like one block. You could find it, you know, by moving around a little bit, find a spot, part of the biome that's not so deep underwater. Because I don't have my. Oh, see, hopefully it's over here. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I leave my boat here, but I don't know if I'm coming back this way, so we will crunch it. There we go. Put it away for a rainy day. Oh, let's go back to the. So back to our numbers. We got 255, negative 16. So we're really close on both numbers. Yeah, I couldn't imagine having to walk all that way if I put it on the with the boat. Excuse me. At least you're going quite quickly. All right. Well, there's. We have to go to 278. Okay. All right. Well, that's the coordinates. The other one is 1670. I don't feel like going all the way back up there, so we'll just dig from here. See what happens, dude. Hopefully we gotta be a little careful, of course, digging straight down, but I can't dig too quickly because I don't have flight and I might end up killing myself. What is this? We'll gather resources along the way. Is that gravel? Back to stone. Eventually, in the backpack, I'll put a void upgrade. So when I'm breaking stone and get cobblestone, cobblestone, you get so much of it, it just like chokes you out. So I'm making it to a voided item in one of the upgrades in the backpack. So what I'm hoping I don't do is right there. Oh, that was water. Oh man, I was lucky Oh, that was so lucky. So lucky. The water saved my bacon. I fell from all the way up there. Are you kidding me? Onto this stuff? Because I have the fire resistance. The permanent fire resistance, I mean. Like right here. I can stand on it and not have a problem. Oy vey. Well, it's not going to too many baddies spawning around here because it's too light. There's too much light. This is weird, having so much of this magma cubes here. Like I said, if it wasn't for the water, it kind of would have been hurting. Now, so I don't drown. There we go. Otherwise, I'd drown. See, I was losing my breath. That's why I like to get the. I have right now. I have these two permanent, using the pylon. I'd like to get one more, which would be for underwater breathing. I just don't like the mechanic of the other. Let me show you. I used this one before, but I didn't like it, so I went ahead and did the permanent breathing. This one right here on the helmet. If you look down there, about in the middle. Man, I'm not speaking very well today. Wow. Okay. Has night vision. I don't have the upgrade for that, obviously, and I can't use it yet, but I didn't like the way it worked because the little breathing thing went down to half and then it came back, and it just, I don't know, kind of messed me up. Well, again, I have feather falling on the boots. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, they came with it when I got them from the armorer, which is great. Feather falling 3, I mean. So I might still have lived, but yeah. Some people are good at having a bucket in their hand, and they put the water down as soon as they fall. I've never really been very good at that part. Well, we're in the negatives, so hopefully, if it's going to be around here. Of course, we're not quite on the coordinates, but we should be close enough. What are we in? Oh, it's a different biome. Look at that. That is awesome, dudes. That's a trial chamber. We're not too far from that. I haven't done a trial chamber since when they came out. I was playing on a Dominion server. I remember playing around with those quite a bit, making a couple of farms actually. I don't see anything that looks like a. You know what? That right there, that could be the ancient city. I don't know if it would be. Could be. Because they have that thing that is straight. That looks like a portal. But it's not. What is this? That is. Can't read. Oh, lush caves. It's hard to read that stuff on the bottom, but right here we know this is. Yeah. Copper blocks, copper, it's all copper. What I'm looking for is something that has sculpt. That's blackstone. black's going? I'm trying to figure out something that has. Stone bricks. Yeah, that's either going to be a. We're going to put a waypoint here. And now what we should do, I don't have them turned on, so let's do this. Here. No. It's going to be, the button too much down here, right there. Waypoint beacons. All right, so that one is there. We are here, so it's going to be in the northwest. So I'm looking at. Oh, hit the wrong button. Come on. There we go. There's a bunch of them over there because that's all my other stuff. I can turn those guys off by doing that. So now I only have that one. So I have to go this way quite a bit. Because he's like, oh, not too bad. 137 meters, blocks a meter, by the way, for you American guys. So, boom, and boom. I'm always amazed how far this digs when you're trying to do it like this. What are we doing here, guys? Is that just a natural gap, or is that something else? Oh, more gold. Yay. Shapeless. Yep. I'm not so flush that I don't need gold. Oops, that was not good. That's my bad. I didn't change it back. Small tunnel. Ammoniac. Here we go. Okay, where's our guy? We're not quite there yet. Oh, check that out. Yes, sir. May I have another? I thought that might have been a mimic. Oh, loyalty 3 is not bad. Did I just get some gold? Oh, I don't need this or the bat thing. What? Why would I eat that? Gross. That's disgusticating. All right. Where's my... Here it is. I'll go back in here a minute because I don't want to be out in the open. Because I'm going to be playing around with this. So we're going to be doing this. I'm going to fill up our bundles a little bit. That just helps. Oh, that's what's missing. I thought there was something missing. Just helps us with space. Oh, it's all there. That's why. Our gold was not smelted. That's what's going on. Ton of blackstone. We do the blackstone like this. See, we can put more than one in there. So. This would be like, it doesn't, well, it stacks only with itself, so it might not be a good idea to put that in there. All right, so that just helps us with a little bit of space. I won't be doing this for long. We're going to add in, update this and all that. But for now, yeah, kind of is what it is. And with the permanent night vision, I don't really need a bunch of candles or torches. The reason you do the torch is to keep the mobs from spawning around the area, but we're just traveling through, so not a big issue. And down here we won't have any of that, so unless we find some, oops, and I went and did that, and then I got clay right in front of me, or sand, so that's what this guy's for. We're going to continue on, yeah, a little bit yet. Yeah, the Y value doesn't matter. We just go in the same direction. Same question. Oh well, we're doing it. Uranium ore? Yeah, we might as well take it all. Can't hurt. Oh, good thing we looked over there. Otherwise, I'd been going the wrong way. So like I said, that's either that's a structure of some type. So might be another stronghold. There's plenty of them around. Hopefully it's not. I'm hoping it's part of an ancient city. But it may not be, because we were supposed to be in the deep dark already. We never found it. This thing was worthless. Uh-oh. Some guy coming at us. Yeah, he's got skills. He also drops good stuff. Right there. +4 in the armor if you wore that. Nice. 3.25 to your health. And that's just regular old chainmail. And he gives us some. That's not bad looking. Not high level yet. We're still just at the lowest level of the apotheosis. What is this now? Huh. not taking these guys. I'll bring the ender. The ender dude. I don't think we're in the right spot. Oh, well. Dark steel. We can use some of that. Another. I don't really want any of that stuff right now. That's a bummer. This is what we found. This is a waste. Why is this like this? Because it's not normally in our vanilla Minecraft, you wouldn't find this. It would not be that way. But I'm thinking that this might be a structure that spawns in for modded Minecraft. All right, I'm doing this. Structure. Ancient city. 153 blocks, so we're close. We're close. So I have to take a look at that. It's faded away too soon. 1344 is the first number, and 2512. So 1,000 blocks away in the Y, and yeah, about the same, 1,300 blocks away in the X. Oh, we're going the wrong way. According to this dude, I gotta write this down. So that's what I do when I play Minecraft. I write down all the coordinates and stuff. I can memorize numbers pretty quickly, but why bother when I write it down? 1344 in the positive number, so we have to go that way, or the first number, to say, this way. Yeah. Well, we might as well follow this then. We already got the holes made. Right? What do we do with it? Oh, great. I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, there we are. Just a bit of a drop off here. So we need 13 for the first number, 1344. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Drill Sergeant. May I have another? And a boo, and a boo. And what's the other one? 25. Yeah, so we gotta go back this way. So might as well do this too, as long as we're here. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, nothing really there that we want. Not really. Don't need cobble. Don't need deep slate. I'm headed towards the okay, so we need to go farther this way by about 900 blocks, but a buku amount the other way, 1,300. So I guess we can just either way. All right, let's do this. So we just don't get confused. I'm going to get rid of the temporary one. Oh, we already did. All right, let's do this. Let's find about where we have to go. So just approximately. I don't know, it's a long way, so it's going to be farther out than we actually have done. And then the other one is 25. Oh, yeah, we got a ways to go yet. All right, we're down our pickaxes. May have to head back. Oh, here I said we wouldn't be far enough down for diamonds, and look what we find. How many are there? Oh man, this is a lot. That's how many we get. Because I do have fortune on this now. See? Right here. Fortune 3. We are going to go with the shapeless. And we got 14. Not bad, dude. Not bad at all. I actually think you can make more of these pouches too, the bundles. I mean, the bundles can be fabricated, crafted, whatever you want to call it. Craft is a better word, yeah. Craft is the correct word. Not sure about better word, but the correct terminology. All right. Oh, there's the inferior ore that we will be using when we get into mystical agriculture. Is in the mail.
A Take Better by Labar just redeemed viewer attack. Egg.
Oh, viewer attack. There, I thought that was a follower. My bad. I had made that a little smaller, so I couldn't tell. Thank you. Of course, maybe I shouldn't have thanked you because you're attacking me, dude. That's what those are for. They're for. They're there for you guys to play with and use. I don't get too many people that actually use those extensions, so I appreciate that. Get that, uh-oh, come on, you infested. I didn't see it was infested. I wasn't paying attention. Boom. Those guys drive me nuts, those little ugly little dudes is what they are. Why am I not? Not going very far, is it? Why is that? It usually does that when I'm out of, when I'm out of This looks almost like it was a stairs. No, I haven't been over here. Have I? Where am I anyways? Oh, are you kidding me? Look at this. Another one. 2 of them. Cool. That's awesome, dude. Why is this not? Oh, I have it the wrong. Okay, it's escape tunnel. That's why it looks that way. Duh. I hit the wrong tunnel. It was going up, and I didn't want it to. Ah. That's on me. Duh. Yeah, I'm losing my. My pickaxe is losing a lot of its health. Not a good thing, Mav. I never thought about that, all the digging I have to do. Oh, it's time to move it back over here so we don't lose. Oh, excuse me. Deep slate red, stone, okay. Shapeless, boom. Small tunnel. The reason these little guys are not broken is because it only goes through the same. I've noticed it goes through like all the deep stone, but once it hits an air pocket or some other ore, it won't break that for some reason. It has to do, I think, with the mod that uses that. FPT means feed the beast. Ultimine. Man, I have full inventory before I even get to where I'm going. What is this? What is that? Arcanum. Oh, this Forbidden Arcanus. I've never heard of it before, so never used it yet. So, we'll get some, see what it does when we get that point, I guess. Small tunnel. Yeah, see, that was all the same material, so I did that. Uh-oh, we're running out. All right. So yeah, well, when we get back to base, we'll have to de-loot, get rid of the stuff, put it away. Prosperity ore, don't need that right now. This is Wawa. Not good. We're running into a... Oh, come on. I did not want that. Mine world. Must have ran out of the other stuff. There's a water source up here. Darn. All right, what's going on here? Where are we at? I haven't been tracking. We need to go to 2512. We're only at 1600. Come on, people. We're jeez. Give me a break. I guess not. I was hoping I could swim into this hole. Cavern here so you can breathe. Yeah, we're not doing so well here. Like one technique you can do with Java, if you're in the ocean, you can bring a door. You put a door down. That door, that pocket where the door is, it doesn't get waterlogged, so there's air. The people do that all the time when they're building underwater structures. They need to have a place for water. All right. But that wasn't really what I wanted to do. Oh man, I'm losing both my axes. Ugh. I may have to go back. Yeah, I may have to go back. It's hard to do this when you're popping around like this. I'm going to make a temporary spot here. And then I'm going to do home. All right, now what I got to do is I got to get these things mended up. Or get some additional ones that don't need mending. So what did I do with that? Nope. Here. I used a lot of mending stuff. Oh, here we go. Like this. I did that. Take a look. So this is one ore, diamond ore, right? Watch what happens when I put it in here. That becomes 4 alchemical sulfurs. Right here. Now it's cooking. It'll become 4 diamonds out of the 1 block. That's pretty cool, I think. And some of these other, they have like, there's one that when I first time I ever did modded Minecraft was an older pack, and it had thermodynamics in it. And there was a way you could get, you could triple your ores and stuff in the thermodynamics. So this is about the same. 4 times, yes, but it's the same thing. Most of the mod packs will have something for you to be able to do that with your ores. Good thing about it. There's a lot of various things you're doing, a lot of different, what's the word I want to do? Different recipes, crafting and stuff that you have to be prepared for. All these different mods and things. What did I just put in here? Oh no! What did I just put in here? Oh, I put detail. So this one needs more love than the others. Oh, I need sticks. I'm just trying to do some trading here to get my gear back in order. Really? Really, dude? You can't hardly tell it, but right here, this has got more health now. That little bar has gone up a bit just by doing what we're doing here. Trading, in other words. Trading gives you XP. That's as much as we can get away of right now. So now we go back over here. Oh, is that fun? Eventually we need to do a logistics network. Now that we have our controller, we can do that easier. But we'll get into that in the future stream. See, now it's in the yellow. See? So go here. Alright, we're not done yet. This guy won't give us anything we want, but we got this. Boop, boop. Oh, we need to get rid of some stuff here. That goes in there. That goes back over here. This was actually, oh, it doesn't matter. This. Just making room. Just putting things away. All right. Now, oh, yeah, we are. I want this stuff to be here. We go. Boop. Bip. Pip. Pip. It takes a minute for their trades to reset, so sucks, but it is what it is. All right, so see, it's halfway now. So that's one way. And when you're in a farm, you're taking out the mobs that are generated by the spawner, let's say. Then what can you do? Well, from there you can, when you take them out, you have that in your hand, and the XP goes into the block or the pick or the axe or whatever has mending on it. So both of these pickaxes have mending, so we can try to make sure that we keep them as long as possible. I even put it on these kinds here when I make the Paxel. It's not necessarily indestructible, like say anything above all the modium is, but it uses power, so it basically is. I still put mending on them. That's just me. Now, is this reset yet? Oh, sure, he's reset, so let's do this. Oh, I'm not close enough. The little orbs, the little kind of, I don't even know what they are. Kind of the greenish orbs, those are what we're talking about when it comes to XP. Now, this is not going to give you the greatest amount of XP from this guy, because it's only the level 1, the apprentice type of thing. But I'm not into that. I'm into, like down here, I might get more if I were to do these, because these are the master trades, master level. See how this is crossed out? It's become a 1. Back here, it was 36, now it's 11, 8, 21 to 1. That's because I put him through that block there, made him into a zombie villager, then converted it, and that's what I meant. You get much better traits, very much so. You want that because you want to stretch these out when you, especially when you're trying to mend your devices. What was this guy? Oh, that's my Fortune 3. Okay. I know I had Fortune. I don't know why I've got 2 mending. I think one of them must have came that way. I think he came from one of the villages with mending. I'm like, oh, cool, I'll keep him. That's about it. All right, let's go ahead. And I have not been able to find a use for this. It's kind of like the poison potato. So I just go ahead. Zip it. It's almost healed. Almost. Oh, getting there. A little bit more of that. And then we can do a little mending on the silk touch one, and it will be good. Oh, here we can do this. I keep forgetting that we got sticks. We got sticks. Let's get a little closer so we can get our orbs easier. And so, see, having more of the emeralds means you can make more of your diamonds. So it's and like I say, this is the easiest way of getting diamonds right here. Jeez. Oh, one more, I think maybe over here. Let's see. Let's put it over. There it is. Isn't that cool? Now it's fully healed. The one thing you did, if you have like experience bottles, you can have a bunch of those on you and just break them when you're holding it and it would work, but we don't have those, so we don't worry about it too much. All right, you gonna reset? Anybody? Those are our main 3 guys that will get us XP quickly. Of course, I could just not use this, only just when I need to. I need this Silk Touch to pick up the Shriekers. If I tried it before without it, they just disappeared. It's like, whoops, that's not good. Because I need, for this guy here, Shadow Pulse Goo, I need these, the Echo Shards. I need the Shrieker. I need a bunch of Echo Shards anyways for that other compass. Yeah, I need the Echo Shards and 2 Shriekers. And then a bunch of Skulk. And you see how that works. Skulk is what you use to feed it, so so it can do what it's going to do. And yeah, you have to also pick that up with a silk touch. So I need the silk touch to be working in decent. It's not going to take that much XP out of it, but XP. I don't know why I thought my profile had this muffler. Anyway. Alright, let's go back up here. We're waiting for those guys to reset. And I think I had this I wanted to put in there for sure. Arcanum. Yeah, I'll put these guys. Oh, what was that? Oh, here tonight. Put the ores. I want that in there. Keep that here. Alright, and over here I had some. Yep. I just happen to remember where that's at. Bort. I remember seeing this in a, I was looking at something and you had to use Bort. And I'm like, what in the heck is that? And obviously it comes from a mining trip. Not very popular. I mean, not very common, right? Kind of is what it is, dude. I remember where I put my puppies. Now, the last thing is, when these things get really full, it's hard to see everything. So right here is cool. Puppies. There you go. Oh, and like a Dumbo, because it's new. I could have just done this, and it would have tossed it where it's supposed to go. Duh, forgot. That was dumb. Fuzzy. I don't like the word. I don't like when people shorten it to fuzz. Fuzzy's okay. Fuzz, nah. Not peach fuzz. Or fuzz other places. All right. Bip. Pip. I could put this guy through the ringer too, but it would only bring him down to like maybe 20 something, so like 22 or 26 on this trade, so I don't bother. It's kind of worthless. Oh, I forgot. Oh, man. I got this guy just because he's got arrows. I don't need him. I forgot that this one got both. Arrows is what we use for, you know, duplicating things like the blaze rods and the slime balls and the stuff. So, yeah, it makes it much easier. Now that we got these guys converted, it's much. You get a much more, many more of these compared to what you used to with 4 to 1. Now it's 1 to 1 when it comes to the iron. All right, that was pretty good. I think I'll leave it like that, just for speedy sake. I don't want to put this in with the rest. Let's do this. And these guys. Well, I think I might actually keep a bit of these. But I'll put these away. Some of these, some of that. Yes, yeah. I got arrows someplace, so I got to be careful with that too, because it will put the arrows wherever I want, wherever it goes. But yeah, that doesn't go there. It goes. But what I can do makes it a lot easier. Take all this, boom, boom, boom. And if it doesn't have a spot for it, it will find a spot. Oh, that's not going anywhere. Here. Balls. Blackstone. Yeah, it only goes up to 64 in my personal inventory. All right, that's pretty good. Now, anything, I don't know if it does this. Let's find out. Yeah, anything it doesn't have a spot for, it doesn't take care of, or you have to find it yourself. I forgot about that. Well, here, we're going to put this over here for now. All right. There we bring. Now, I was afraid of that. It got my. I thought. What did it do? I've got this. Oh, I don't remember what I was. Oh, this is what needs to go down here. There's one other item in here. I can't remember what it was. So must not have been very important. Because coal will go away in its own spot. And blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about doing this before we take off again. What time is it? Oh, we got time. We got time. We got another hour yet. I got to do something for school. I'm teaching summer classes. I got to do some reporting today. It's got to be done by 5 o'clock my time, and it's at we're at 2 o'clock, so we got time. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more hour, and then we're going to call it quits. Okay. So I do need to make up something in order for this to work. I got these three. This one, and I need these three. Yeah, that's there for good. Okay. I need to make up some bottles if I don't have them already. This will be helpful. I need 9 bottles. Let's see what we can do here. This will give us 3. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to have enough. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's a reason for that being fine, because I'm going to be using them. But I need to make up another... well, let's see what happens here. All right. I have some additional resources. I knew I was going to make one more up. Just got to find it. It's cayenne. Cayenne. Oh, yes. Okay. I need 2 of these. But I need green. No. No green. I put it over here. All right. Where did you go? Oh, there's cayenne. I might need to make up another green. Sorry. Here's what I'm doing. I did it just recently, so I know what I was doing here. So let's just. It's a potion card. Goes into the pylons. This little dude right here. So I need some. This is just regular glass. So I might have to make some more glass. I need my green dye. Gotta find my green dye. I can make green dye too. Just do this. Yeah, that's what I'll probably end up doing. I saw some lapis. Oh, there's nope. We'll just do it this way. But do I see any glass? I may have made some up, extra up, so that's what I'm looking for here. Because sometimes it's hard to tell what you're looking for. Oh, no, bottles, there they are. Some extra bottles. That's not there. Ah, nuts. All right. I only got 3. I may have to go find some more sand too. Darn it. Yeah, that's the problem we have with Minecraft. You have to. That's limestone. Yeah, use it up, making the other making the bottles. Oh, anyways, okay, let's get going with this first. We have to. We know what we got to do here. Boom, boom, boom. 3. It's a 3-step process. Start with nether wart, then you use this pufferfish, and then you use this. And that's the first 3. I have. Where did I find the bottle of that? Right there. 3 more if I need them. And while I'm thinking about it, I need to make. There's 2 here. I need to make another green, so. And another. All right. Go here. Boom. Bada bing, bada bing. Because I need to make up some more glass. So that means I need to find. Where can I find some? Oh. Here. Oh, there we are. Over here. Well, I'm just gonna. I haven't got time to be running around. All right. Oh, what do I do with my shovel? Oh, nuts. I must have put it away by mistake. Ah. Where did it? Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not in there. What do I have in here? Oh, I've got 1. I just use whatever. I'm not going to get enough just to make some. Just use the workstone instead of getting out the animal inventory. Right. Oh, wait a minute. It's not right here. I'll show you. This will go a lot faster. You don't need to burn down building. That was so funny. I had to laugh. It was so funny. This is the second level of that, so it goes pretty quick. See, it goes really fast. There's actually another level. It's almost instantaneous when you go up to the next level of the capacitors. There you go. That it would have taken a lot longer in the regular furnace. So, just to save time. I would turn off all of those beacons because, they're kind of getting in the way. But the problem is, here, let's just do this. I'm thinking about it. Do this. I thought I had these already. Couldn't find it. Well, it's not quite right. It takes this one. There you go. Now this goes into the offhand. I think I did this off stream last time. And then, okay, so that's that. Next one would be pufferfish. We'll make up our potion. We need, it takes the equivalent of 9 potions to drink them in order to get this cart activated. Then we'll be able to not have to worry about the water that we're running into. We'll be able to breathe in the water at all times. All right. Now, in order for it to work just 9, you have to have, I missed a step last time. I had to do an extra batch for the fire breathing, or the fire protection. Fire breathing, yeah. Fire protection. Okay, now these are 8. That's what you need. You need to be at 8. So that's in my offhand. You'll see it has a little bit of an animation when I do it. Not much of it. A little bit. Right here. See it moves like that? Yeah. Now it's glowing like it's been enchanted. Now, if you look at this, now it says 1440 of 3600 seconds. Once it gets to 1300 or 3600, it'll activate, and you'll always have the enchantment. Always. So I need 3 more of these at least. So these are 3 that I need for next time. When you drink them, at least you get the bottles back. If you have like a potion of splash, you don't get the bottle back because it breaks. There's some things you use bottles of whatever, and they'll take the bottle, and other times they'll give it back to you. So it just depends on what you're making, what the crafting does to the bottles. Okay, now I put the bottles back in. Boop, 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 boop. And that's the last 3 that we need. Okay. Now that says 2880, which is what it normally says after 6. And then you take the next 3, and then you're good. And then we'll have permanent pufferfish. Excuse me. Permanent underwater breathing or water breathing. We need that one, so one last thing. Boom. Bada boom, bada bing. The other glass is in there, so I decided to put it in there this time around. Sorry about my voice. I wasn't doing this earlier. And all of a sudden, now it's like cracking or got something like a frog. I'm trying to drink, and it's not really helping. All right. Let's see what we got. Last 3. One thing I do need to do is I need to do some more food, so before we take off, head back there, get some more carrots. Yep, and I could actually get that down to like 1 for 1 by curing that guy, which is always makes it easier to calculate, easier to pay. Okay, so let's see here. Are we good? I don't know if the back's going to work right or not. It's kind of quirky. Hey, it's got fixed. Oh, bother. I forgot to do something. My bad. I'm sorry. Look away if you don't like me doing this. I need to go downhill. My bad. I needed to put this in the pylon. Nope. So you see, look at that now, it's just activated. Boom. Okay, now I got to do this because I use up the back. Did I put a temporary thing there? What did I do? I thought I did. Wait a minute. Did I not do that? Oh, I didn't. Thinking I could use the back. Yep, I got 4 minutes. All right, let's see if we can do one little bit of try to get this. Why not? If we're going to do that, might as well just see if we get that little bit of health back. That ghostly thing there, that's from downstairs. That says the base. That's the beacon for the base. Or waypoint beacon. Almost. Still almost. Steal some of these things. Oh man, there you go. It finally worked. So now let's do this. Let's see how this works. Hit this twice. Oh, I took all the iron out of there. That's why. Should leave some in there, and then it'll know where to go. Okay. Oh, it took my deep sleep. That's one thing that is a problem. There we go. Oh, yeah, it takes the arrows too. So do I still have arrows in here? I do. Um, I got diamonds in here. Oh, yeah, I got diamonds right here too. All right. Need one more mineral. Wait a minute. That is creatures. Okay. It's going to be off by one. Do we have anything here that this would work? I think. No, we have to put these two again to get 32 more creatures. Okay. Will it work? Yeah, see, it's not working. Crap. I didn't. Darn, double darn. All right. I can't even teleport yet. Oh, that's stupid, man. Okay, now we're in the underwater, so it do not matter because we've got the underwater breathing. How far down are we? Yeah, I think it's down below us. And I'm going to keep this water because I want to, if it's, yeah, we might be opening up on a cavern. It's easier to get down. Small tunnel. See? It's easier for me to get down here with water than trying to. And when I get there, I'll put a waystone in there anyways. I'm staying in the water for a reason, in other words. Here we are. You see the scope and everything. Deep dark. Alright, now I can turn the beacons off. Just so they're not all over the place. Now, one thing you can do is you can get wool. Wool is the muffler. There's a tons of wool in this, like down here in the main aisleways. So I usually just use the Ultimine and just get a bunch. Like right down there, that's wool. But why am I so far in the air? That's not usually what happens. Well, can I? Yes, I've got buckets. I don't know if I can get any water out of here. It's not a water source. Oh, it's going down this way. Okay, good. Let's do it. Oh, this is the main, that little gateway thing. I never heard what it's supposed to be or anything. This is the guy that tattled on everybody. Like later on, if I do a matter cannon and stuff, I'll be able to take out even the. I had to build later on once I get a matter cannon, but also apotheosis, and I had unobtainium weapons. Oh my goodness gracious! I could take out the warden with 2 or 3 hits. Yeah, look at all that. I may have just hopped down there. So I just got a bunch of I thought I did. What happened to it? Gray wool. Yeah, yeah. But if I sneak, then they don't hear me. But of course, sneaking means it takes you like forever to do anything. Oh, is that? No, that's gold. I'm looking also for aldemodium. Oh, I forgot a brush. Oh, shoot. I need to find a suspicious clay. And that sometimes takes a long time, too. Oh, check that out. Are there any? Yeah, so I need to find a shrieker. A couple of them. And I gotta find me some aldemodium. I'm not sure what it takes. I think it takes a netherite pick, so I may have to just mark it. That is gold, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's different than a lot of other ores. It's actually shining, almost like a like the glowstone. All right, somebody's trying to call me for it's not work, but it is kind of, it's from my organization, so I'm going to have to call her back real quick. So, oh, this is interesting. Yeah, you see how slow this is, right? Uh-oh. Oh, no. My buddy's coming. Yep. He's blind, but he still can find you. Uh-oh. He's coming. Now, a few of these don't have any shriekers near them. Like this one. As far as I can see. Oh, I thought I got rid of those. Oops. I guess not. What did I do? Oh, I think I turned out the wrong thing. There they are. It doesn't have everything I need. It's got some great stuff in here, don't get me wrong. But I need the other stuff. Yeah, there's a few of them like this in here that you don't have anybody watching out for you. You know, that's sulfur. Yeah, I went to 2 or 3 ancient cities before I found any aldomadium. It was crazy. In one of my other worlds. All right, this guy here. So get rid of that. Shut up. I may die because they called the warden. Yep, right there. I'm going to mine some of the skulk. Well, first off, I need to get me a good place to put the waystone. Relatively safe. Away from the shriekers, in other words. Oh, okay. I got 2 shriekers. That's part of what I need. But I need some other stuff too. Oy vey. All right. Let's see if we can't find. Yeah, I also need a brush because it'll be what's called suspicious clay. And suspicious clay is what gives you the template for the aldomadium armor that you can make. In the nether, you go to a particular, it's the one bastion that has the magma, what's the word, spawner. And that will have what's called suspicious, not clay, soul stand. And use a brush to get the template for vibranium. And the hard one to get is unobtainium. There's a trial spawner in the dungeon in the dark. Oh my gosh, that was broken. I think I died like 8 or 9 times trying to get that, and the trial spawner would never spit it out. Even though I killed something like 20 or 30 evokers. It's supposed to be like 12 evokers, and then it will spit it out. So it was kind of broken. So I, had to get it in using my server operator credentials. What I didn't want to do, but there's no other way to get it. So, but yeah, normally get that in the dungeons you find in the old other. It's called very dangerous dimension. What am I doing? I don't need to do that. So I can do right here. See, I can walk up around. See, it doesn't do anything because I'm on the wool sound dampening. As soon as you get off it, you better be careful. All right, I'm still looking for a couple things here. You can basically run up and down the whole part of the. But now here's where you got to be careful. That's why it's easy to go up and down steps, because you can crouch going up and down steps, right? I never figured out what kind of ice that is there. If that's packed ice, that's weird. Usually packed ice is of course, going to be in the frozen biomes. I've seen that in a few of them. Sometimes it's blue wool, but that's definitely ice. I'm going to use the wool here so it doesn't make any noise. Yeah, definitely packed ice. Yeah, those are pressure plates. I'm not standing on a pressure plate. No way. I don't trust it. Be some kind of got a booby trap or something. Others? Is that it up there? Oh, trying to do the zoom. That's it, right there. It's all the modium. Like I said, it glows. It's lights up like it's a light block. Even with the skulk on the bottom of it, you can tell. Here, I can go up these stairs real quick. See if how close I can get to that. What is this? Oh, that's what's going on. That's a carpet. The carpet's a half block, so. I think that has to be with a netherite. Nobody will tell you. That one does not. So, okay. I'm going to assume that's the way it is because I can't break it. We're not too far from my beacon, so. I've got to find. Oh, I'm up here. Where are some chests? Do I see any right here in the area? Come on, man. This place is not very well developed. There is some over here. Up top. Right there. Nope. Well, that's useless. All right, we'll have to just figure it out. Then I'll have to figure out how to get the bulk amounts because I need to get, netherite big time. I need to farm netherite, in other words. And there definitely is a way to do it in the mod pack. I just have to get that all organized. That's what I got to do. There is an enchantment you can get. It goes on your leggings. It gives you swift sneak. There's levels 1 and 2, I think. Lets you move a lot faster when you're sneaking, and it's specifically for the ancient cities. Looking for some more chests, dude. I think I've been here before. No, I haven't. Stop already. I'm definitely not staying around there. Yeah, he tries to attack me. I'm using the warp stone, and I'm out of here. I need chests. I need to loot the chest, dudes. Come on. This is like the main thoroughfare, right? Thoroughfare. So I don't see much in the way of chests around here. I have to keep working at it. Keep looking around. Of course, I got Skulk now. I can make that one B, and it give me part of what I need. Yeah, maybe that'll work. That might be the way to go. So I'm not finding much in the way of loot here. Because usually there's loot, like even up top there, loot chest. Don't know. Still trying. What is that? Topaz. That's definitely a modded Minecraft thing. See, I'm going to go over there because I think a lot of times there is something over there. Yeah, right there. All right. Snitch. Nope. Dang it. I was running away over there. You know what I could do, real quick? Save me some steps, huh? Watch it be a shrieker right over there. I look at these things as being an infestation. Or it's infested with these places, with these things. You can use these. They shoot out of redstone. I see people use them for like entryways and stuff like that. You can walk and they will I forget the word I would say, but they basically they open doors for you, that kind of thing. I'm gonna have my stone ready because I'm about ready to get out of here. I think it's about done anyways. Oops, let's get the stone ready. Hopefully it has some of those shards I need. One. What's that called? I'm wondering something. Is my CG going to come through for me? Echo shard. Nope, doesn't look like it. I was hoping maybe I could duplicate this somehow. Whatever. Well, I'm kind of stuck in here. But let's see. Well, that was the place I was at just a minute ago, right? I threw the. Okay, and then there's that. Just looking to see where I've been. It's right over there is the place where I saw the ice. I wonder if I go over that way. Let's give it a shot. This is the worst thing that can happen. Warren come after me. I think we're just here. I'm looking for where the water came down. Just trying to use these for a faster way of getting around. that more of that? It sure is. All right, I think that's it for the stream. Appreciate it. Put these in order. I'll be back here for sure. Oh, I didn't put one of those in the end. I put the share stone in the end island. Okay, so we did not die, which is always a good thing. All right, I gotta contact that person that we've been trying to get together for a while now, and it's something to do with school / work. So I'm going to call it. Have a great day. We will talk to you soon tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Be there. Okay, thanks, guys.